The acclaimed drama series Yellowstone on the Paramount Network combines traditional Western themes with modern soap opera drama, all against the gorgeous background of rural Montana. John Dutton is played by renowned actor and director Kevin Costner in the show, the father of a wealthy rancher family whose acreage borders both a Native American reserve and the very national park that gives the show its name. The Duttons' fight to keep their ranch under their hands has resulted in a gripping blend of family drama and political intrigue that has made Yellowstone one of the highest-rated cable programs in recent years. The fact that Yellowstone has surpassed audience records despite the fact that new episodes solely broadcast on cable, rather than on a streaming service as has become increasingly common, may be even more astonishing. It's not easy to make a show that deals with complex subjects like land use politics, drug misuse, and the difficulties of living on contemporary Native American reservations, but the Yellowstone team has succeeded in doing just that, and much more. Let's look under the hood, or inside the barn, at the real tale behind one of television's hottest shows with the series' enormous success in mind. Taylor Sheridan and John Linson are responsible for bringing Yellowstone to life, Sheridan in particular, as he started laying the foundation for the series back in 2013. Sheridan is one of the top up-and-coming behind-the-scenes talent in Hollywood, so if his name seems familiar, it's probably because of that. Sheridan chose to switch from acting to producing after a brief acting career that included small roles on Veronica Mars and Sons of Anarchy, as well as a regular role as Deputy Chief of Police David Hale. In reality, his boredom with performing was what first drew him to screenwriting and inspired him to write Yellowstone. Oscar winner Kevin Costner, the lead actor of Yellowstone, is one of the main attractions for viewers. It's the multi-talented actor's first time appearing on a TV show, aside from the short-lived Hatfields and McCoys, and Sheridan believed that Costner's participation was crucial to establishing the tone and aesthetic of the program. In June 2018, he spoke with Variety, one of the biggest cinematic actors in the last 40 years. Kevin has earned his fame because of his extraordinary storytelling abilities as a director, a writer, and an actor. You can put him in some really challenging circumstances when you have this kind of weapon in your arsenal. It turns out that Costner has been reluctant to transition to television for a reason. He admitted to struggling to feel at ease writing characters without knowing what their entire story will be to IndieWire in 2019. He'd explained the method as "it hasn't been an easy change for me. Being an actor means having a more sensitive approach to live your life. I don't really like it." Behind the scenes of Yellowstone, like with any sizable TV production, things haven't always gone according to plan. Before the pilot episode had aired in only a few months after Paramount Network approved the production, the show encountered its first obstacle. The Weinstein Company, as well as John and Art Linson, and Paramount Network teamed up to create the first season of Yellowstone together. But in October 2017, articles on the history of harassment and abuse committed by Harvey Weinstein, co-founder of the Weinstein Company, were published in the New York Times and the New Yorker. The separation of Weinstein from Yellowstone was then quickly accomplished. The president of Paramount Network, Kevin Kay, stayed firm in his decision during a press tour after announcing that Weinstein's name will be eliminated from the credits for both Yellowstone and another show he co-produced for the network titled Waco. According to Deadline, the executive said the hundreds of individuals who contributed to Waco and Yellowstone shouldn't face punishment. They are unrelated to that, and we want a secure workplace. Nobody wants to be connected to the events that took place there. When questioned about Weinstein's participation on Kay continued, "I want to declare categorically that Harvey Weinstein has never been involved in the creative process for Yellowstone and Waco. Weinstein Company won't appear in either show's credits until a new name for the business is revealed." The White Dutton family is the main dramatic focus of Yellowstone, but due to their proximity to the made-up Broken Rock Indian Reservation and their ongoing conflict with the tribe's chairman Thomas Rainwater, Native American characters also play a significant role in the show. The choice of actress Kelsey Asbill to play Monica Long Dutton, a Native American lady and the wife of one of the Dutton boys, sparked controversy. In July 2018 profile in a magazine, Asbill was referred to as part Cherokee and half Chinese, presumably because that is how she identified her heritage in the interview. Previously, Asbill had claimed to be of Chinese and Cherokee ancestry. Asbill was also mentioned as being of an Ogilvy magazine profile from November 2018. It included the actress saying, "It's been a blessing to get to discover Native culture on Yellowstone, with people of Chinese, English, and Cherokee origin." As a person of mixed race, your identity and origins matter more to you as you age. So being able to reconnect with that aspect of my heritage has been incredible. Even though the conflict on Yellowstone mostly revolves around family and political issues, the filming can still be very intense. In an interview with Parade magazine, actress Kelly Riley, who portrays the intelligent and menacing Beth Dutton, talked about one particularly terrifying day on production when she had to shoot a scenario where her character sprints toward a pack of wolves while on an extremely unusual date. Beth's concerns about the scenario going wrong went beyond simply performing against a famously violent breed of animal, as Riley explained, because the action featured her shrieking while the pack of wolves tried to feast. They were domesticated, but Riley insisted that they were actual wolves. If they had charged me, they would have had two people lying in the grass attached to them with something akin to invisible fishing line, so I kept asking them, "You really think that's going to stop them?" And they said, "Well, there's nothing else we can do." In a different occasion, Riley related how, while taking a break from filming, she almost became the victim of a poor Google Maps advice. The British actress was trying a day excursion when she took a shortcut and ended up in the middle of December in an unprepared automobile on a dangerous mountain road in Montana. She revealed to Parade that her shock and gratitude were her initial feelings upon returning to level ground. She said, "I can't believe I survived." While some of the ranchers that appear in Yellowstone are actual professionals, Jake Ream, a real-life cowboy, began working on Yellowstone behind the scenes before being granted an on-camera position as a character simply named Jake, through which he is now able to demonstrate his wrangling abilities on television. Fans of Yellowstone are aware that the Dutton family hires a cook by the name of Gator. The most famous scene is Gator making Beth Kelly Riley a smoothie with 3 scoops of ice cream and 3 shots of vodka. It turns out that the actor who plays Gator is a real-life gator by the name of Gabriel Gilbo. In addition to lending his real-life nickname to the role, Gilbo is a talented cook who prepares many of the meals for the Yellowstone cast and crew. Actor Jefferson White, who plays Jimmy Herdstrom, stated that nobody on the crew, anybody in the cast, can't talk about this show for 5 minutes without mentioning Gator in a biography of the guy that Paramount Network published to its YouTube page. Aside from doing anything you want, Gilbo's presence on set was likened by Ryan actor Ian Bohen to a restaurant open from crew called a wrap. Although Gilbo was raised in Louisiana, where the food had an impact on his cooking technique, he was really born close to Santa Barbara, California. Gilbo frequently showcases some of the dishes he prepares for the actors and crew of Yellowstone on his own Instagram account, such as the 2 whole pigs he presented to them. Gilbo recently oversaw craft services for the comedy Reservation Dogs from FX on Hulu and shared a couple of the meals he prepared for them while filming that show.